Hi, I'm Jon Dee, and this is Tipping Point. Now, I'm having some friends over for dinner, and I'm thinking, well, this part of the table, we're going to eat this. But as for this part, we'll just throw it away. What? Doesn't make sense? But that's exactly what the average Australian does. Each year, we throw away more than 3 million tonnes of food, either because we overshop, we impulse shop, we leave it on our plates, or we just let it go off. According to the Australia Institute, that's $5.3 billion of food we paid for but didn't eat. And the younger you are, the more likely you are to waste food. Now, remember how your parents and grandparents stretched every meal? How the roast became cold meat, the cold meat became shepherd's pie? Well, some would argue we've lost our respect for food. And we're not alone. The US Department of Agriculture estimates a quarter of food is discarded. And in the UK, it's almost a third, and increasing by 15% every decade. Now, you might say, well, I paid for it, so who cares? But it's not that simple. Okay, we don't like to think about what's in the rubbish, but a look at our rubbish tells us who we are. Up to 40% of household waste is food, and that means we're also wasting the coal, oil and water needed to grow and deliver this food. And as for food packaging, that's another huge chunk of the household waste stream. So, if wasting food is bad for the environment, what can we do about it? Well, a fair bit actually. And better still, you can save money at the same time. Firstly, write a shopping list. Know what you're going to eat for the coming week and buy for that. And don't go shopping when you're hungry. You'll often buy more than you need. Try to shop intelligently. If you're buying dry goods that store well, buy in bulk and save on packaging. But don't fall for a 2-for-1 food offer if you know it'll go off before you finish it. Now, when you put food away, do make sure it's sealed, and that includes closing the bread wrapper. If you're not eating something straight away, or if you have food left over after cooking, put it in Tupperware and freeze it. Freezing excess food in these is the single most effective way of reducing food wastage. Let's face it, food is expensive and it's becoming even pricier. So, do yourself a favour and become food wise. That way you'll save money and save the planet at the same time. I'm Jon Dee for the Weather Channel. Until next time, cheers. Hi, Jon Dee again. To find out more about this episode of Tipping Point, log on to weatherchannel.com.au.